welcome to another episode of Virtual Legality. I'm your host, Richard Hogue, managing member of the Hogue Law Business Law Firm of Northville, Michigan, and here we come to the end of the road. And I can let you go, Elon Musk and Twitter, but maybe not other Twitter users. We've got a lot to discuss here as Elon Musk has finalized his purchase of social media platform Twitter, ending at about 25 videos, the long Virtual Legality saga of whether Elon Musk wanted to buy it, whether he wanted to sue him, whether they wanted to sue him back, and all ending with Mr. Musk as the new CEO and head of the newly privatized Twitter Corporation. Now, before we get into the details of what is day one of the Twitter takeover, I do want to remind folks this is a channel supported by viewers and listeners like you. So if you hit the like, the subscribe, anything else, if you enjoy these conversations and or supporting the channel through our Utreon or our Patreon, I would very much appreciate it. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about here in Virtual Legality, just hang on. None of that was for you. Let's talk about Elon Musk, who tweeted out about 10 minutes before midnight last night, putting paid to the lie, of course, that the deal had officially closed as we saw traversing social media, including the Twitter platform itself, throughout the day yesterday, as was discussed in Hangouts and Headlines yesterday as well. The bird is freed because Elon Musk is nothing if not a troll tweeter. He won't say anything with specifics. He only tweets out things like, the bird is freed, or let the good times roll. Now, even to that mere existence of Elon Musk as the new head and owner of Twitter, we've gotten an assortment of responses, including from folks in the EU. In Europe, the bird will fly by our rules. Hashtag DSA. And in other contexts, Elon Musk himself talking to what would be the current and future advertisers on his platform, which, remember, doesn't make a ton of sense to buy at the price that he is purchasing at because Twitter's never really been great at making revenue. So what does Elon Musk have to say about the people calling him out on a very silly deal? He says the following: I wanted to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right-wing and far left-wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our society. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered to the most polarized extremes, as they believe that is what brings in the money. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. Now, before we even get to the next page of Elon Musk's statement here, you see some of the things we've identified about Elon Musk, covering even just this transaction, which is he is a very self-aggrandizing type figure. You see, it is important to the future of civilization. You don't ordinarily have those kinds of communications with advertisers or prospective advertisers, but you also see what he is describing is very much similar to the ethos, the mission statement of us here on the Hope Law YouTube channel and Virtual Legality in and of itself, which is reasonable minds can differ. The discourse and dialogue is important. You don't have to resort to violence. You don't have to resort to name-calling. And at least on its face, this is a message that I can get behind. Continuing, that is why I bought Twitter, says Mr. Musk. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity, which I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. And again, we see that kind of notion. This is civilization saving. This is bought to try to help humanity. Now, if we're going to give the benefit of the doubt to a statement like this, one way that we could do it, and this was followed up on by tweets that we saw, text messages that we saw between Mr. Musk and Jack Dorsey, the former CEO of Twitter, is this notion that the reason he is purchasing it outright, the reason he is no longer investing in it or keeping it public right now, is because you could have a belief that this particular platform, this particular service, can't really make money if it is going to be as free as Elon Musk suggests he wants it to be. That Others are going to be offended. There's going to be discourse that advertisers aren't necessarily going to like. He's trying to convince them that that won't be the case here, but that he didn't purchase it to make money, and that's why he took it private. That's why he became the sole owner of the platform, because while he has fiduciary obligations to himself by the technical rule of the law, it's very unlikely he will sue himself unless he becomes Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. And as much as some Twitter users seem to favor that outcome, Mr. Musk continued with his statement. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape. Well, right now it's a moderated hellscape, so we'll see. Where anything can be said with no consequence.